Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the camp baseball field on a beautiful campus in Marist University. 84-degree sunny day, not many clouds in the sky. Bobby Lefevre warming up to Drew McGowan, today's Marist starting catcher. Batting coming up next for Albany is number 4, and that is going to be Brian Guerrero for the University of Albany Great Danes. Welcome into the broadcast from WMAR, Marist University Radio. As today, we are going to see a great matchup, not conference for the MAC, between the University of Albany Great Danes, a Division I school up in Albany, versus your Marist Red Foxes. As looks like Bobby Lefevre just finished up his warm-up tosses, and we are ready to go. Top of the second inning, University of Albany Great Danes up 1-0. As we're a little bit late to the show. So Bobby Lefevre pitching for the Marist Red Foxes. Checks his sign. Sets and delivers. Goes in there for a called strike, and the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. Bobby Lefevre, one of the most struggling pitchers on the Marist University baseball team this year. Looking to rebound after a tough start against St. Art University. No balls, 1 strike, nobody on, 1 hit, 1 run for the Albany Great Danes. Lefevre's second pitch is in there for a called strike, 2 on the upper plate corner, and the count falls to no balls and 2 strikes. So Bobby Lefevre is pitching today for Marist. Lefevre sets and delivers. This ball just a bit outside. Count falls to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, Lefevre just missed there. It was a very close call, but goes to the hitter in this scenario. Lefevre waits, checks for a sign, sets and delivers. One swung on and fouled back towards the McCann Arena parking lot. Watch out for your cars. And the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. About 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Lefevre sets and delivers. This ball is just outside, and the count falls 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Brian Guerrero, batting .247 on the year, 8 runs, 18 hits, and 3 doubles. As he's slugging batting average of .288 on the year. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lefevre sets and delivers. Swung on and hit on the ground at first, 1 arm, and it gets through, base hit. Nice piece in there by Brian Guerrero. And University of Albany has 1 man on base, nobody out. Here on top of the second inning.
Number 12, Luke Filippi.
So next up for your Albany Great Danes is Luke Filippi. He's playing center field for the Great Danes. Filippi batting .232 with a slug of .328 on the year. For our first 2 outs, Lefevre checks sign and delivers. Fastball in there for a called strike, and the count falls to no balls and 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 hits.
Go Albany!
For the Albany Great Danes. No balls, 1 strike, sets and delivers. This ball is down and away, and the count falls to 1 ball, 1 strikes. Lefevre also just missed on that pitch. It was a very close pitch to call, but these D1 hitters know how to take their pitches and drive them when getting the opportunity. Lefevre waits, checks for a sign, gets the only likes from catcher Drew McGowan for the Red Foxes. Sets and delivers. This one swung on, hit on the ground. The third, and this one's off the glove. And this was going to be an infield hit for Luke Filippi. He gets on base. And University of Albany with 2 ducks on the pond to start off their top half of the second inning.
Number 16, Kyle Stevens.
So now batting is Kyle Stevens, saying 8 in the order. Number 16 for the University of Albany Great Danes, batting .179 with a slug of .284. Bobby has to work himself out of trouble here and prevent run damage if possible. I mean, Marist has been one of the best teams in the MAC all year. And this one, even though it's a non-conference, we still need to get a win to do well in the postseason because every win counts. So Lefebvre waits, checks and delivers. And this ball's up and in. And the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. On deck, Payne is Cooper Loyal for the University of Albany Great Danes, who's warming up right in front of me on the on-deck batter circle here in McCann Baseball Field in Poughkeepsie, New York. 1 ball, no strikes from Lefebvre. Sets and delivers. This ball is swung out and fouled back towards the McCann parking lot and out of play. And the count falls 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody outs. 2 ducks on a pond, first and second. 2 hits, 1 error for Marist. So I stand corrected. It is an error instead of a base hit. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lefebvre waits, checks his sign. Sets and delivers. Wind blowing in from center field, and this ball is down and in, and the count falls to 2 balls and 1 strike. Wind blowing is very strong from center field, blowing a lot of leaves and dirt towards the players. Let's hope they're okay at the end of this game. 2 balls, 1 strike. 7 seconds on the pitch clock. 6. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sets and delivered. That one is down and away, and the count falls to 3 balls, 1 strike. So Lefebvre in danger of loading the bases here is not what you want to see if you're a Marist Red Fox fan tuning into this. 3 balls, 1 strike. Lefebvre sets and delivers. This ball swung on and fouled back towards the Marist University Tennis Stadium parking lot, and the count falls to 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men on. Infield shifted in. Nobody out. It's Great Danes 1 and the Red Foxes nothing. 3 balls, 2 strikes from Lefebvre. Sets and delivers. And this ball swung on, hit. And this one is going. That's fair, and this one's going to drop in, base hit. 2 runners will score. And the throw will be cut off at third base. And the University of Albany Great Danes are up 3-0. Great piece of hitting there by Luke Philippi. That one was doubled right down the line. It's a 2 RBI double for the Great Danes. They're up 3-0 early in Poughkeepsie. 3 hits already for the Great Danes to start off this game. And we have a quick little mound visit between Drew McGowan and pitcher Bobby Lefebvre. As he's getting trying to, but now batting for the University of Albany Great Danes is Cooper Loyal. He's batting shortstop today for the University of Albany Great Danes. 226 average with a 343 slug. Albany overall as a team is 13-27 in conference, 8-10 at home, 5-7 away, 8-17 in neutral, 0-3 in neutral games. So Loyal Cooper again batting 226 and a slug of 343. The first pitch, and this ball's hammered away. Will this go? This one. And that ball's out of here. It's a home run. And that one does sail out of here, and Albany is quickly up 5-0. It's a 2-run home run by Cooper Loyal. It is 5-0 Great Danes. That was a nice swing there by the University of Albany Great Danes hitter Loyal Cooper. That ball got out in a hurry with the wind blowing in from center field. And Albany with 4 hits, 1 earned. And it looks like Marist might be going to the bullpen a little bit early as pitchers are starting to get loose down there. As here comes another mound visit by the Marist University pitching coach. So if you're the Red Foxes, this is not what you want to see right now. Again, that's 4 runs this inning for the Marist Red Foxes. As Bobby Lefebvre for Marist has a 7.40 ERA, and he's 2-1 on the year. So let's hope he can bounce back from so far. It looks like not to be an outstanding outing for him. Let's hope things changes for the sake of your Marist University Red Foxes. So now batting is Michael Maggio. He's batting 338 with a slug of 376. Lefebvre sets and delivers. Fastball down and away, goes to the backstop, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. Again, it's 4 straight runs for the University of Albany Great Danes, as this has been an inning to forget for the Red Foxes here. 1 ball, no strikes. Lefebvre gets his sign and delivers. This ball is up and in, and the count falls to 2 balls, no strikes. As Team Maggio is a little bit shaken off as he stepped out of the box to regather himself. After that pitch ran a little up and in on the left side. 2 balls, no strikes, 4 hits, 1 error for the Red Foxes. The 2-0 does up and in the count falls to 3 balls, no strikes. And Lefebvre is missing down and in on these hitters, and University of Albany is making him pay. As the last couple hits, there was a 2 RBI double just recently and a 2-run homer to really extend this Great Danes lead. The 3-0 in there for a called strike, and the count falls to 3 balls, 1 strike. 3-1, nobody out. 3 balls, 1 strike. 5-0 Great Danes, a 3-1, and that ball's outside, ball 4, and Universe as Michael Maggio works a walk, and here comes Patrick DeSarno. He is your 3rd baseman today for the University of Great Danes. Correction number 1. He's batting .267 on the year, and he's batting .344 slugging average. So could always be better, but looks like Albany is in firm control here in Poughkeepsie. Runner on first, infield shifted in. Lefebvre sets and delivers. This one's in there for a called strike, and count falls to 0 balls, 1 strike. Then runner on first base, nobody out, 5-0 Great Danes. 0 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Lefebvre sets and delivers. This ball swung on a hit on the ground to 3rd, and this one's going to get through the whole base hit. And University of Albany will get 2 men on. That's their 5th hit of the afternoon. Matinee here in Poughkeepsie, 2 men on with nobody out. And here comes
Number 24, Levi McNelly.
So here comes Levi McAllister, number 24 for the Great Danes. He is your catcher today. He's batting average is .278 with a .368 slugging average, as he has 24 RBIs on the year. 2 runners on first and second, nobody out. Lefebvre sets and delivers. This ball swung on and missed, and this one's in there for a called strike 1, 0 balls, 1 strike. As looks like Levi McAllister just got under that pitch, as he just missed it for an 0-1 count. Marist has some activity up in the bullpen, right towards the McCann Arena entrance. This one swung out and missed, strike 2. And the count falls to 0 balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Lefebvre sets and delivers. This one swung on a hit out to center. And to catch it, and no, falls in, base hit. University of Albany is saying him they will score, and the Great Danes are up 6-0 in Poughkeepsie. Again, another RBI single for the Great Danes, that time
Number 5, Trey Marriott.
by Levi McAllister. And the Great Danes have 6 hits and 6 runs. Still nobody out. Runners on second and first. And Marist might have to change their pitcher here. It looks like here comes the skipper, and here he goes. As we are going to have a Marist University pitching change. We will be right back with that change for you. It's the University of Albany Great Danes 6, and your Marist Red Foxes nothing. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Now pitching for the Marist Red Foxes is Aydan Vargas. He has a 5.40 ERA and 1 save on the year so far for the Marist University Red Foxes. Now batting for Albany is number 5, and that is Trey Mariano. He's batting .258 and .450 slugging average. Vargas' first pitch is bunted away foul, and the count falls to 0 balls and 1 strike. 0 balls, 1 strike. 6 runs across for the University of Albany Great Danes. Again, 6 hits, no errors. 2 men on the bases, first and second. Vargas is sending pitches down and away, and the count falls to 1 ball, 1 strikes. just in. 1 ball, 1 strike. So very quick pitching change. The Marist start did not last 2 innings in today's game. Vargas swung on a hit on the ground in second. Steps on second for 1 on the first double play. And now will be 2 men retired, and up to bat is for the Albany University Great Danes. It's going to be Jackson Mueller batting .288 with a .432 slugging average. As that is a big double play for the Marist Red Foxes.
Batting number 19, Jackson Mueller.
So Jackson Mueller, let me get some notes on him real quick. He has 28 at-bats with 17 RBIs and 32 hits on the year. Vargas' first pitch in this one swung on a hit on the ground to third, and that ball is fair. Fair foul. Now it's in there for a base hit. As I stand corrected, it is a fair ball. As the third baseman for Marist could not get there, it is another RBI
Brian Guerrero
for Jackson Mueller as University of Albany extends their lead to 7-0. So it's 7-0 Albany, 2 men, 1 man on base, 2 outs. Vargas sets and delivers. This ball is up and in. From the count remains 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. That's their 6th run of the inning. An offensive explosion for the Great Danes. This one is in there for a called strike as Vargas resets the count. It is 1 ball, 1 strike. It seems as though Marist is leaving too many balls over the plate. That's something they're going to have to work on if they're going to want to do well in the MAC championships in a couple weeks. Vargas sets and delivers this ball. Swung on, hit on the ground. Center field. This one's in there for a base hit. Collecting it is the center fielder. Throws it back in a second. And another base hit for the Great Danes. That is going to probably be their 8th hit of the afternoon. And there's 2 men on base. And here comes number 12 for the Albany Great Danes, Luke Filippi. He's batting .232 and .328 slugging average. For the Great Danes, no errors. It's been a great game so far. No hits also allowed by the University of Albany Great Danes pitcher, Ryan Pitts. And Vargas' first pitch is down and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. Great Danes, a fierce component in D1 athletics. 1 ball, no strike, 2 outs. Vargas sets into a swing and a miss. Foul tipped into McGowan's glove, and count falls to 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Joe. Give it a ride. Not 1 in. Not 1 in.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 men on. This ball swung on a hit out to right. And the catcher, and this one's in first base, and that will end the inning. So 6 runs in this inning on 8 hits, no errors. And that concludes the top of the second inning. University of Albany in 7. Your Marist Red Foxes nothing. We will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, welcome back to McCann Baseball Field on the beautiful campus of Marist University. Sun just came back out, and now batting for the Marist University Red Foxes is Nathan Lincoln. He is batting .341 with a .376 slugging average, as he is facing University of Albany Great Danes pitcher Ryan Pitts, who has a 9.64 ERA and an 0-1 on the year. His first pitch is in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Pitts sets, checks his sign, sets and delivers, and this ball's up and in, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no 1-1 to count. Nobody out, and then Pitts sets and delivers. This one's up and in. And the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. 1 error for the Red Foxes, no hits. Pitts sets and delivers. This ball swung and fouled back right to the back screen, and the count falls even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 8 hits, 7. University of Albany leads 7-0. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitts sets and delivers. This ball is up and in, and almost hits Nathan Lincoln. and the count falls to 3 balls, 2 strikes. So let's see what Marist can do. They have to respond to a monstrous inning by the University of Albany Great Danes. The 3-2 just missed ball 4 as Nathan Lincoln works a walk, and here comes Chris Diaz. So Chris Diaz is batting .312 with a .506 slugging average. He has 18 RBIs on the year. So it looks like, as we have Ryan Pitts, is the pitcher for Albany. 1 man on, nobody out, no hits yet for the Red Foxes. Pitch checks the runner at first, waits, sets, and delivers. Pitts. This one's down and away, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes. 1 man on. Pitts checks the runner again at first. Gets his sign. Sets and delivers. This one's a square bunt on the ground. Catcher is under it. Throws to first. He will have no throw. It is a base hit for the Marist University Red Foxes. That's their first.
Now batting number 8, Kyle Pollock.
And here comes Kyle Pollock. So Kyle Pollock is batting .315 with a .454 slugging average. The Marist University Red Foxes as a whole has a 1926 overall record, 16-11 in conference play. At home, they're 12-5. Away, they're 7-17. In neutral, they are 0-4 on the year. So Kyle Pollock will bat here. As let's see how Ryan Pitts responds. University of Albany's in their away yellow uniforms with Marist in their home red and white pants. That's Pollock, and it hits him. Pollock set that one, does the bend outside, but it hits Pollock, and there's going to be 2 men on base for the Marist University Red Foxes. So here comes Aydan McNelly, as he will bat. He has a .231 average with a .262 slug on the year. So 2 ducks on the pond for the Marist University Red Foxes, as throwing to catcher for the Albany Great Danes is none other than Levy McAllister, who had an RBI last inning. As this pitch is down and away from Pitts and bounces in the dirt, ball 1. The 2 men on base, Ryan has to cool off a little bit as he plunked the last hitter on this powerful Red Foxes lineup. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. Pitts, sets, and delivers. This one's way upstairs, and the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Runners on first and second for the Red Foxes. Pitts, sets, and delivers. This one's on the outside corner for a called strike, and the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Awaits, and this ball swung on through the whole base hit in the score. His Marist has an RBI, sending home another runners to Red Fox. They will score. It's a 2 RBI single for Aydan McNelly, and the Red Foxes are clawing their way back at 7-2. Great Danes.
Now batting number 30,
As that
Drew
just
McGowan.
went through the hole, and it looks like Marist University catcher Drew McGowan is up to bat, as there is a quick mound visit by the University of Albany Great Danes first baseman in Jackson Mueller, and none other than catcher who we just mentioned on the show, Levi McAllister, along with pitcher Ryan Pitts, talking things over after that RBI single. So that's Marist's second hit of the day. In the bat is Drew McGowan. So Drew McGowan is batting .167 on the year, has 42 at-bats and 7 hits, and he's batting .190 slugging average. So Pitts' his first pitch. McGowan squares bunt and pulls away very quickly, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. So 1 ball, no strikes. Ryan Pitts in the game for Albany. It's Great Danes 7, Red Foxes 2. McGowan squares the punt again. This time he can't pull back, and it's in there for a called strike, and the count falls to 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 count, 2 runners on, 8 hits for the Great Danes, 2 for the Red Foxes, as University of Albany leads 7-2. Pitts checks his sign, waits and delivers. McGowan squares by, and this ball is up and in, and the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, let's small bunt to ball, as I hear some of the Marist University students say, around the camp baseball field on beautiful campus of Marist. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch, and McGowan squares a bunt. It's a perfect bunt on the ground. Third, and he can't handle it. The third baseman can't handle it. It's going to be an infield single for Drew McGowan. I don't know what Patrick DeSaro is thinking over there at third base, and they are loaded for the Red Foxes. And up to bat for Marist is number 31, Luke Monico. So Luke Monico is batting 189 with a 243 slugging average on the year. So take that as you will, ladies and gentlemen. Bases juiced. 3 hits for the Red Foxes. Pitt's first pitch is swung on and missed, in there for a called strike, and it's no balls and 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Marist desperately needs to attack these Great Danes, and Pitt's second pitch is just missed, ball 1. It looks like the Albany dugout is not happy about that call, as he takes an awkward look at the ump, but says, hell, I'll get him next pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch sets and delivers. This one's just upstairs, and the count falls to 2 balls and 1 strike. So Marist has been great at plate discipline all year this year, as when late in the count, they're able to drive the ball and produce a lot of damage for the opposing team. Let's see if the same thing happens here. Pitch, 2-1 count, sets and delivers. This ball is just up and in, ball 3, and the count falls to 3-1. He's in danger of walking in a Marist runner, as there's a 3-1 count. The 3-1 count. Pitch, sets and delivers. This one's in there for a called strike, as Marist was ready to walk over to first base, and the count falls to 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Luke Monico being very patient at the plate in this at-bat against Ryan Pitts. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, and this ball is fouled back on the inside third base, and the count remains at 3 balls, 2 strikes.
My daughter probably does, because she went here, but she graduated.
3-2 count. Marist has to be careful here or not take strike 3. They need a rally here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. This ball swung, hit through third. It's a base hit. Marist will score 2 in the score, and he will slide in safely as Marist starts chipping it back. It is a 4-run inning for the Red Foxes. University of Albany is still up 7-4, and that is an amazing hit by Luke Monico. And here comes number 34 for Marist, and none other than, so TJ Bear will be the batter. The amazing freshman is batting 287 with a 408 slugging average. Again, Marist really starting to chip away. That's what they're known for, folks. 2 men on the pond, nobody out here in the bottom of the second. And he squares the bunt, and this ball is just going to roll foul, as Albany took a great stance at it, and the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike in this inning so far, as the wind is very fierce in Poughkeepsie, as I have to hold my notes down as things are flying at me here in Po-Town, as ump signals time just to clear off the wind while blowing it from center field, but that is 1 strong wind here in Poughkeepsie. Hits, sets, and delivers. Ball is bunted on the ground right to the catcher, and he misses his play, and will have no throw at first base. It's another infield single. Let's small bunt the ball, and Marist has them loaded yet again for the 2nd time this inning, and Pitts has to cool down this inning as he's walking a lot of batters and giving up a lot of hits for the Great Danes. So here comes number 4 in AJ Brotz. He's batting 292 for 427 slugging average. Again, Albany might want to shift here, as Marist has been very efficient at punting the ball early, some would say. Again, here it is. The count is no balls, no strikes, nobody out. Bases loaded. First pitch, front pitch is up and in, ball one. One ball, no strikes. It's a 7-4 game. Great Danes still ahead. Pitch, sets and delivers. This ball's upstairs, ball two, and the count falls to 2 balls, no strikes. Again, I know I just mentioned it, but crazy windy day in Poughkeepsie. Let's hope the winds die down as this game progresses. 2-0, some of the fans here have to shield themselves. And this ball swung on, hit right to the pitcher. He will decide to get it for first in time, but a run will score as Marist is starting to chip away a little bit more. It is a 7-5 ball game. This is a 5-run attack for Marist with runners on the corner, with runners on third base and second. And in the bat is Noel Rivera, who is playing third base.
Number 11, Noel Rivera.
Who's playing third base for the Marist University Red Foxes. Again, Ryan Pitts has one job, is to keep them off the scoreboard, but Marist came attacking very well and could very well tie this game with one hit. Noel Rivera squares bunt and fouls running all the way back to the University of Albany dugout, and the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. So some of the University of Albany fans around me are very concerned about their fielding percentage with the bunt. I say keep doing it. It's more fun that way, but in postseason, those plays do have to be made. Pitch, sets, and delivers, and this one's in there for a called strike 2, and the count falls to no balls, 2 strikes with 1 away. Again, good bounce back by the Marist Red Foxes. Noel Rivera stares down the pitcher. Pitch, sets, and delivers. Rivera, this one misses upstairs, and the count falls to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, University of Albany not happy with that call, as that looked a little bit high from where I'm sitting. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rivera. Rivera swung on a ground ball third. Will throw the ball over to third, and they're in a rundown between second and third. And University of Albany will apply the tag for the second half of the inning, but meanwhile, Noel Rivera will mosey on over to second base. A run will score. It's an RBI ground out for Noel Rivera, and the Red Foxes have answered back with 6 of their own. It is a 7-6 ball game in the bottom of the second inning.
Number 5, Nathan Lincoln.
So 2 away in the inning. Again, 8 hits for Albany, 5 for the Marist Red Foxes. And here comes Nathan Lincoln. He's batting .341 with a .376 slugging average. So a lot to look forward here. Again, 2 men away in the inning. Pitch, sets, and delivers. Noel Rivera dancing off his second, but ball's in the dirt, so he will elect to run back, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. Again, 3 here in the bottom of the third, 6 bottom of the second inning. 6 runs in for the Red Foxes. Pitts checks his sign, sets, and delivers. This ball's in there for a close strike, and the count falls to 1 ball, 1 strike. They had 2 away, RBI ground out, and a couple runs scored for the Red Foxes. Way to go as a bounce back inning for them. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Rivera goes, and there is no throw down to third base. Noel Rivera steals a base of his own, and University of Albany should have just tried to throw the ball down there as the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. 7-6 Great Danes here in the bottom of the second inning. Pitch. This one swung on the base hit, and Marist came all the way back to tie the game. Marist University has tied it in the Red Foxes. We have a tie game. It is a 7-7 game. What a great piece of hitting there by the Red Foxes. It's what they do. They make you pay late in the count. Some University of Albany fans are not happy that they just blew a 7-run lead here in Poughkeepsie. And here comes number 22 and Diaz. But that was a very nice RBI single by Nathan Lincoln to tie this ball game. So Chris Diaz batting .312 with 506 OPS. As Pitts fires down and away, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Marist just came all the way back, shows the resiliency of the team. Let's hope for no further damage in the top of the third. Pitts, 1 ball, no strikes. Sets and delivers. This one's up and in, ball 2. And the count falls to 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. Run on first base, infield shaded cleanly here in Poughkeepsie. Wind still blowing a little bit in center. As Pitts sets and delivers, this ball is up and in, ball 3. And the count falls to 3 balls, no strikes. Pitts sets and delivers. This one's on the outside corner, in there for a called strike, and the count falls to 3 balls, 1 strike. And a pitch. And Pitts fires, and this ball is down in the dirt, ball 4. There's going to be 2 men on base. And it looks like there's going to be a quick mound visit by University of Albany Great Danes catcher. That being in Aydan McNelly. As I have to talk to him as well is the pitching coach. I have to talk to Ryan Pitts. I do hear some action in the University of Albany Great Danes bullpen. Doesn't look like a change is imminent here, but they're definitely going to talk to a struggling right-hander. Again, Marist came back from a 7-1 deficit, 7-0 deficit. It is now 7-7 in the bottom of the 2nd inning here in Poughkeepsie. And here comes Kyle Pollock. Again, Kyle Pollock did really well to start the inning. He's batting .315, .454 slugging average. As he will face Ryan Pitts. Again, Albany is warming up, so he is subject to change. No balls, no strikes, 2 men away. In his bottom half of the Red Fox response. 2 outs, 2 men on, runners on first and second. Pitts sets and delivers. This one swung on a hit. On the ground to first. Will he have enough time to step on it back? Does he? And no, he beats it out. As Marist University beats that out, should be an RBI, should be a single for the Red Foxes. All Great Danes fans behind me are not happy at that call at first base. And up to bat is Marist University's Aydan McNelly. He's batting DH today for the Red Foxes, batting .231 with a .262 slugging average. Again, Marist really pushing the buttons here. Bases are loaded for the 3rd time this inning. As University of Albany will likely make a change. As Pitts sets and delivers for a called strike, and the count falls to no balls, 1 strike.
Someone on the team?
No balls, 1 strike. Pitts fires, and this ball's up and in, ball 1. And the count falls to 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 game. 1-1 count. 2 outs. It is an offensive tack for the Red Foxes. Pitts sets and delivers, almost hits him, and that ball is low and away, ball 2. And the count falls to 2 balls and 1 strike to Aydan McNelly. Yeah, Marist and Albany could not stop scoring in these innings. We have a combined 14 runs in the 2nd inning, as this game is tied with the Danes 7 and the Red Foxes 7. Pitts sets and delivers fastball in there for a called strike, and the count falls to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. Let's see if Marist can capitalize. They are loaded for the Red Foxes. 2-2, 2 outs. Sets and delivers. Pitts is on looking strike 3, and that will end this inning. But an offensive explosion for the Red Foxes ties things up at 7. The University of Marist, Red Foxes 7, Albany Great Danes 7. We will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to McCann Baseball Field in Poughkeepsie, New York. As now batting for the University of Albany Great Danes is number 16, And Kyle Stevens is batting 179 with 284 slugging average. As the first pitch from Aydan Vargas is down and away, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. Again, we just had another very explosive inning. Inning is the Marist University Red Foxes. This one's a ground ball, second, easy for the first, and in time, and that is one away. And here comes number 13 for the University of Albany Great Danes, Cooper Loyal, who I believe had a 2-run home run last inning. So Cooper Loyal batting 226 with a 343 slugging average. As Marist did have to change pitchers, and Aydan Vargas, whose ERA is 5.40 with 10 appearances on the year. So something to know. And this ball's bunted, and this one's going to go way foul into the Tennis Stadium parking lot, and the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. So both teams desperately need a shutout inning as the shade comes out over us. As thank you, shade, as it's been a pretty hot one, 84 degrees in Poughkeepsie last time I checked. Aydan sets and delivers. This ball swung on, hit deep to right field. Back, and that ball is hooking. Just a bit flat. And then the catcher is the right fielder. And barely over there, and that one looked like it was going to get out. As that is 2 men away in the top half of the inning for the Great Danes. Is now batting his number 7, Michael Maggio, batting 338 with 376 slugging average. As that was a fantastic catch by right fielder and Chris Diaz. As Vargas' first pitch is in there for just a little bit outside, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. Ball, no strikes, 2 away. Vargas sets and delivers. That one's just a bit outside, and the count falls to 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. Very great game so far for the Marist University Red Foxes and for the Great Danes, as we are tied at 7 in Poughkeepsie. Vargas sets and delivers in there for a called strike, and the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 down and away, and the count falls to 3 balls, 1 strike. (3-1). 7 runs each team, 8 hits for Albany, 6 for the Red Foxes. Vargas, and that ball just misses ball 4. It is another walk issued by this Marist University pitching staff, as University of Albany will have a runner on base, and here comes number 1 in Patrick DeSarno, who's batting 267 with a 344 slugging average on the year. Again, Albany looking to bounce back after a rough inning, giving up the lead of 7 runs. This ball swung on, hit to short, easy play to second, and that retires the side. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning, 3rd inning. We'll be right back to the Camp Baseball fields, to the University of Albany Great Danes 7 and your Red Foxes 7. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And University of Albany has made a pitching change. In the pitch for the Great Danes is number 3, Zach Marvilla. He's batting 450 he's pitching 450 with 450 ERA on the campaign. Again, it's a 7-7 game here in Poughkeepsie. It's been a high-scoring affair. Again, 14 runs combined in the last inning. It looks like Marist will get ready to go. So we are getting ready as Zach finishes up his warm-up tosses, and we are getting ready to restart this inning. So now batting for the Marist Red Foxes is catcher Drew McGowan. Number 30, batting 167, 190. As the sun is back out, wind is still blowing here in Poughkeepsie, so nothing changed here so far, here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. So here we go. Zach sets and delivers. McGowan on the ground at 3rd. Easy play forward to 1st in time, and that retires him. And McGowan is out for the first out of the inning. And that is one away. So here comes is number 31 in Luke Monico, batting 189 with a 243 slugging average. They got one man away. But like I said last night, both of these teams desperately need a shutdown inning from their pitching staffs. They can't be giving up 7 runs each inning. Squares to bunt, and it's on the inside corner anyway, and the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. 0-1, 1 away, 8 hits for the Great Danes, 7 for the Red Foxes, 1 error for Marist. Zach sets and delivers, pitch down in the dirt, and that ball falls to the count of 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on for the Red Foxes here. Marist looking to do damage yet again in another inning. This ball swung on and fouled back. Coming in is the right fielder, and that ball is going to land foul in the Marist bullpen. And the count falls to 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Albany had to chase that one. It looked like going to grab it was gonna be Michael Maggio. He almost got there too if the wind wasn't blowing. As that was almost a foul down to left field. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. Zach sets and delivers. This ball is in the dirt, sweeper it looked like. And the count falls to 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Zach Rivera is your pitcher for the Great Danes after Ryan Pitts only went 2 innings for the Great Danes. The 2-2. This one is just a bit outside as University of Albany's dugout does not look happy at that call, and the count falls to 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. The 3-2. This ball is swung back, and that will get out of play towards the McCann Gym and McCann Arena parking lot. As watch out for anyone listening in the car, and that ball is fouled back, and the count stays at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So University of Albany trying not to work yet another walk. They had a lot of those last inning, as Marist had the bases loaded about 3 times last inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away, and the pitch. This one's in there for called strike 3. As University of Albany freezes him, that is a great pitch by Zach Rivera, and he is going to punch him out. So here comes number 34 for the Marist Red Foxes, and freshman TJ Bear. He's been on the tear lately with a 408 slugging average and batting .287 on the year. He is one of Marist's pure best hitters, as Rivera sets and delivers, and that one's way upstairs, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 men away here in Poughkeepsie. The 1-0. This ball swung on and hit right to left fielder, and he will make the catch, and that retires his side. No runs, no 1 hit. We'll be right back with Poughkeepsie to score. Marist 7, Albany 7. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to McCann Baseball Field on the beautiful campus of Marist University. 84-degree day. Sun is back out, and now batting for the University of Albany Great Cranes is Levi McAllister, as he is catching behind the plate, batting third. As Aydan Vargas just finishes his warm-up talk. Batter's ready, pitcher's ready. Vargas sets and delivers. This one's in there for a called strike, and the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike, no outs in this inning. Again, Marist 7, Albany 7, 8 hits for the Great Danes, 7 for Red Foxes, 1 error for the Red Foxes. Vargas sets and delivers. This one's in there for a called strike on the outside corner, and the count falls to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, no outs. Vargas sets and delivers. This ball is fouled back towards third. Rivera will give it a look, but that's way foul. And the count falls to no balls, 2 strikes. So after McAllister should be Trey Marino, the designated hitter, and Jackson Mueller, the 3, 4, and 5 hitter for the Great Danes. No balls, 2 strikes. Vargas sets and delivers. This one is in the dirt. Marist is not happy about that call, but that's in the dirt. Nothing to do much there. And the count falls to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Been a very good offensive game for both clubs between the Great Danes and the Marist University Red Foxes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Vargas stares down the pitch. The hitter sets and delivers on the inside corner. Strike 3. Throw him out, strike him out. As Marist sets him down, looking and now batting for the University of Albany Great Danes is Trey Morano. He's batting .258 with a .450 slugging average. He's also your designated hitter today, hitting 4th. Again, Albany Great Danes in their yellow and purple uniforms with their gray and purple striped pants. Vargas sets and delivers. That one is down and away for the count. Falls to 1 ball, no strikes. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. The 1-0. Inside, almost hits him, and the count falls to 2 balls, no strikes. And this is finally on the campus of Marist University, as a lot of students are in James Covino Library studying right now. As finals week increases work for everyone, not just me. And this one is swung out and hit the shortstop. Easy under it is the first baseman. Calling him off is the first baseman, and he's there to make the catch. That being in Marist first baseman Kyle Pollack, as he settles under it and makes the catch. And that is the second out of the inning. Here comes Jackson Mueller, number 19 for the University of Albany Great Danes. He's batting .288 with .432 slugging average. He is playing first base for the Albany Great Danes. Vargas awaits his sign, got the one he likes. Sets and delivers. That one is down and away, ball 1. The count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Albany looking to get some runs early here. As there's still a lot of baseball to be played. Vargas sets and delivers. Swung on a miss, strike 1. And the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1-2 away, no hits for the Great Danes this inning. Vargas sets and delivers. This ball is on the inside corner for a called strike. And the count falls to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 count, pitch clock at 15 seconds. That is a new addition to the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. Vargas sets and delivers. That ball is down in the dirt. Looked like a full end changeup. And the count falls to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bunch of 2s on the scoreboard right now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. As the batter has called a quick timeout before he steps in the box. Vargas gets his sign, sets and delivers. The 2-2. This ball is swung on and hit foul towards the Marist first base dugout, and the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, not a bad piece of hitting there by Jackson Mueller, but he's got to be able to foul that ball pretty quickly. He's got to get that bat speed and follow through to get that to drop in as a hit. And the 2-2 count. Sets and delivers. Vargas down and away. Great block by McCowan, so it doesn't get to the backstop. And the count falls to 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2, 2 outs. No runners on. Marist looking for another shutdown top half of the inning. They got one last inning. Vargas sets to 3-2, and this ball swung on a hit on the ground third base Noel Rivera, and that ball is just a bit foul. And the count will remain 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 count. 3 balls, 2 strikes from Vargas. 2 men away. Vargas sets and delivers. This ball is just a bit foul, and that will head towards the Marist dugout and foul. Right by it, hit a couple trees on its way. Be careful on one over there. The count will remain 3-2. Again, ever since the second inning, offense has gone a little bit quiet in both halves of the inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Vargas sets and delivers. Swung on it, missed, strike 3. And there goes Jackson Mueller, and that ends the top half of the inning for the Great Danes. We will be right back for your bottom of the 4th inning. The score: Albany Great Danes 7, your Marist University Red Foxes 7. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the beautiful campus of Marist University. Now batting for Marist is number 4, and that being in AJ Brotz, batting .292 and .427 slug. The 1-2 pitch is down and away, and the count falls to 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shade is back in Poughkeepsie. Albany is still pitching with Zach Mareva, and this ball is popped up behind the plate, looking towards McCann, and that ball is way foul into the James McCann basketball arena and gym for the Marist University students, and the count falls to 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, bottom of the 4th inning. Beautiful day 4 game on the campus of Marist. Wind blowing in center, the 2-2 pitch, and this ball swung on and hit to center field. Over is the shortstop, and he will make the catch for the Great Danes. And that is the first out of the inning. On to grab that one is going to be Cooper Loyal for the University of Albany Great Danes. So now batting for the Marist University Red Foxes and Noel Rivera. Had a great sack punt in the left in the bottom of the 2nd inning, as he's batting .305 with a .429 slugging average. Let's see what he can do here. Sets and delivers, and Noel Rivera fouls one back, bunted foul, and the pitch goes in there for a called strike, and the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. So Zach Moravia is going to be the pitcher for Albany. Moravia sets and delivers 0-1 downstairs, and the count falls to 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 count to Noel Rivera, one of the Marist top hitters that is bestowed in this powerful lineup here in Poughkeepsie. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, and a pitch, and this ball's just a bit outside. Albany's dugout did not like that call, and the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 away, and a pitch, and Noel Rivera runs one in the left field, and that one's down there for a base hit. As Noel Rivera follows through, that's Marist's hit of the afternoon, and Marist with a base runner here to start the inning. So here comes Nathan Lincoln batting left field. Albany really had to run in and got that one, but that one was just able to drop in. Great piece of hitting, great follow through for Noel Rivera. As he follows through, it looks like a slider blown away. And Marist has a little bit of business going in their half of the bottom of the 4th inning. Moravia checks Noel Rivera at first, sets and delivers. That one's down in the dirt. Good block by the catcher for the Great Danes, that being in Levi McAllister, as he collects infield and throws back to the pitcher, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 man on base, 1 away here in the bottom half of the 4th. The 1-0, up and away, ball 2, and the count falls to 2 balls, no strikes. Again, beautiful day, beautiful sunny day in Poughkeepsie, as it is now 83 degrees with beautiful sunny skies. Noel Rivera goes, and this one's getting through the whole base hit. In the collective, the second baseman, Noel Rivera will mosey on over third. Runners are at the corners with 1 away. That's Marist's 9th hit of the afternoon, and Marist is in business to start the bottom of the 4th inning. So runners on the corners, and it looks like it will be Marist number 22, Chris Diaz. Chris Diaz has had a great outing so far today. As the wind starts to pick up a little bit, some fans are like, will the wind ever go away? That's just living on Hudson for you. Chris Diaz is batting .312 with a .506 slugging average on the year, as he is going to look to add some pretty good damage here. Diaz awaits his pitch. This ball swung back, right back to me. Thank God the net's here. And the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. Luckily, my buddy James, shout out to him, James McTague, followed him on the Red Fox report. As my broadcast partner might not be with me today, but I'm doing a solo. No balls, 1 strike. And a pitch, and this ball's up and in. And the count falls to 1 ball, 1 strike. As Moravia does not want to walk in here, has 2 men on the pond, but he does have a base open if needed to walk to run. But either way, he's going to have to face first baseman Kyle Pollock, who's on the on-deck circle, as there might be a pitch clock violation on the Great Danes, but wait, never mind. They have to reset the pitch clock, and the count stays 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Squaring to bunt. And playing it back, this ball swung on, hit deep to right field. This ball is off the wall. Noel Rivera will score. It'll be an RBI double for Marist University. As they're discussing whether it's a foul ball or not. It's fair or foul. That ball looked to drop. And
Now batting number 8.
is that a foul ball? No, that is a fair ball. So it's an RBI double for Nathan Lincoln. A 1 will score, and Marist is up 8-7. As I'm just waiting for the scoreboard to signal it. Again, 10 hits for the Red Foxes on the afternoon. Is an RBI double by Nathan Lincoln. As Marist looks to capitalize on his 8-7 now lead. This game, runner on third and second, one away, the 1-1 count. This ball swung on, fouled back by Kyle Pollock, and the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. Again, 2 men on the bases for the Red Foxes. 1 away. Marist was down 7-0 starting the second inning. They have since scored 8 runs. They're on an 8-0 run lately. For you basketball fans, Moravia sets and delivers. This ball is fouled back by Pollock to the backstop, and the count falls to no balls, 2 strikes. The next batter would be Aydan McNelly, who also drew in a couple of runs earlier this game. So Marist, a little bit of work to do in the 4th, trying to get both runners in on the pond. The 0-2 in there for a called strike 3. I'm not sure what Marist was looking at right there, as Moravia gets the K, and here comes Aydan McNelly, the designated hitter for the Red Foxes.
Now batting number 26, Aydan McNelly.
So Aydan McNelly is batting .231 with a .262 slugging average. Not the best, but there's a lot to improve on for the Marist Red Foxes as they make a push for the postseason. They have 3 against Fairfield, and then are back here Thursday against the Bryant University Bulldogs, May 14th, 15th. As the 15th, there's a doubleheader starting first pitch at 12 p.m. Here in Poughkeepsie, second game is at 3. The 1-0 count. Sets and delivers. This ball's up and in. And the count falls to 2 balls, no strikes from Zach Moravia. So Moravia, 2 balls, no strike, 2 men on, 2 out. So a lot of 2s again. Moravia sets and delivers. This ball swung on a hit on the ground right to the left fielder. He is there to make the play, and that retires inside. 1 run, 1 couple hits on the day. We will be right back. We go to the top of the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen. Marist regains the lead. Marist University Red Foxes 8 and the Albany Great Danes 7. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to McCann Baseball Field for the top of the 5th inning. And here comes number 4, I stand corrected, in Brian Guerrero, batting .247 with a .288 average on the campaign to start this year. No balls, no strikes. That's and delivers. This one's swung and does pass the glove and in the center field, and that one will fall for a base hit. As the Great Danes will start out with the base runner. And here comes Luke Filippi, batting .232 with a .328 average for the Great Danes. As you see, fans, that just missed Noel Rivera's glove, just a hair. As Marist University pitcher Aydan Vargas wants to settle this down. Vargas sets and delivers. That ball is down and away, and count falls to 1 ball, no strikes.
Here we go, Phil.
One ball, no strikes, 1 man on. That's the 9th pitch for the Great Danes, and this ball is fouled back right into the trees here and into the McNelly Stadium parking lot. And the count falls to 1 ball, 1 strike. Then Aydan Vargas trying to clean up the mess of none other than Bobby LaFarve. The original start for Marist. Vargas' pitch is in there for a called strike 2. Great frame there by McGowan. And the count falls to 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runners on first for the Great Danes. No errors for the Great Danes as well. The 1-2 from Vargas. This one swung on, grounded short. First center for 1 on the first. Can he scoop it out? Yes, he does, but University of Albany will beat that out, so it'll be a fielder's choice. And they will get the leadoff runner and 1 away. And here comes number 16 in Kyle Stevens, batting 179 and 284 on the year. As the shade just keeps coming back, so the clouds are starting to increase as this game continues. It went from a bright sunny day to 83 degrees, as now the clouds want to get a chance to play in this game. Who doesn't? It's an amazing atmosphere in Poughkeepsie, to say the least. And this one either beans McGowan or beans, it looks like it's going to hit Kyle Stevens. So there's going to be 2 Great Danes on the bases. Not what you want to see there from Marist pitcher Aydan Vargas, as he shakes his head and walks his way back to the mound. So 2 men on base, 1 away. McGowan does not look happy about that one either, as Marist does have some action in that bullpen along the McCann Arena entrance. So 2 men on the bases. No balls, no strikes, 1 away. Vargas sets and delivers and a pitch in there for a called strike. And it goes, and the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. Sean trying to get back out from the center field. Flagpole in center, and here it is. No balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Aydan sets and delivers. This ball is swung on and hit to center. Going back and making a catch is the center fielder, as Albany Rarnatet there will stay at second. It's a beautiful catch by none other than Marist center fielder and TJ Blair. That's that freshman that is on a rather bit of a, let's just say he's been hitting well all year, as he is on fire to start for the Marist University Red Foxes. So 2 men away. Now batting for the University of Albany Great Danes is number 7, Michael Maggio, who's batting first, playing left field. And this pitch is down, and unable to block it is Drew McGowan, and the runner will go to third base. So unlucky ball in the dirt from none other than Marist star Aydan Vargas. He has to put that just a little bit higher and bounces away from McGowan as he shakes his head, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. Again, these Marist pitchers have to keep these pitches in the strike zone, but limit the damage, as the second inning felt like an inning they want to forget. But luckily, Marist was able to bounce back. Vargas sets and delivers. This ball swung on and hit. This one to shortstop. In to get it and name the play are the Red Foxes. And that will end the inning. That is a great catch by A.J. Brotz over at short. We will be right back for your top half of the 6th, for your bottom of the 5th inning. The score, the Marist University Red Foxes 8 and the Albany Great Danes 7. We will be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the McCann Baseball Field. And now batting is catcher Drew McGowan. It's a 1-1 count, no runners on. As Moravia sets and delivers, that one's out, just a bit outside, and the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. So Drew McGowan, who let that ball just slide a little bit past him last inning, looks to rebound and maybe collect a hit here. The 2-1 from Moravia, and that ball almost hits McGowan, and that runs a little bit tight, and the count falls to 3 balls, 1 strike. So Zach Moravia, pitching for the University of Albany Great Danes. Like I mentioned before, Division I university. And McGowan just fouls it back, flinched a little bit there. That one just stayed in the ballpark, and the count falls to 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 count. If you just joined us, you missed a lot. But University of Albany and the Red Foxes, and 3-2 count. Moravia sets and delivers. This ball's upstairs, ball 4. And here comes Luke Monico. He's batting 189 with a 243 average today. As Moravia trying to limit the walks, but that time he just ran just a little bit on the outer half of the plate. That's not what you want to see. As another walk by this Great Danes pitching staff. Moravia sets and delivers. This ball is bunted on the ground at first, and that one's just going to roll a tad foul. And the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. As University of Albany Great Danes catcher, that being Levi McAllister, and first baseman Jackson Miller were running after that ball like no tomorrow. As new pitcher Aydan McNelly was like, go get that ball and throw it over to first. Quick outs are the easiest outs in baseball. It's the fundamentals of the game here. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Sun back out, wind blowing in from center field. 1 man on, 1 strike, no outs. 10 hits for the Red Foxes. Moravia sets and delivers, checks McGowan at first, and he slides in safely. And the pickoff fails that time, and the count still remains no balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. The pitch. And this ball is bunted on the ground right to first. On the cover is the second baseman. He will get there in time to cover first base, and the runner is out. It's a great effort for the Red Foxes. Moves the runner over to second. It's a good sacrifice bunt, and Marist is in business yet again with freshman T.J. Bear batting for the Marist Red Foxes. He's been on fire lately by 2.87 408 average. As that's what we're looking to see. Again, runner on second. 0-0 count. As Moravia sets and delivers this one in there for a called strike. Look just a little bit outside of me, but who argues with the umpire in these leagues? And the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Moravia sets and delivers. And this ball is in there for a called strike. And the count falls to no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Runner on second for the Red Foxes. Could bring in an RBI single here. The 0-2. Down and away, just a bit outside, and the count falls to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 balls, 2 strikes. The offering from the University of Albany Great Danes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. Moravia sets and delivers. Jackson runner at second, sets and delivers. This ball swung on a hit. Right to center field, backing up a few steps and making a catch. For the University of Albany Great Danes is Luke Felipe. And the batter is retired. And here comes number 4 in A.J. Brotz. He is your Marist University shortstop today. Again, Marist could bring in an RBI here. As we are close to heading to the top of the 6th inning in a 1-run affair here in Poughkeepsie. No balls, no strikes, 2 away in this inning. Moravia sets and delivers. This one swung on a hit through the whole base hit. And the score is Marist. The throw goes right to the pitcher, and Marist will increase their lead. It's an RBI single, and Marist is up 9-7 on the Great Danes.
Now batting number 11, Noel Rivera.
So that's a great piece of hitting by Marist shortstop AJ Brotz. That got right through the middle, and here comes Noel Rivera. As he is batting .305 at .429 slugging average. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Again, on at first is shortstop AJ Brotz. Noel Rivera playing third base today. Moravia sets and delivers and checks the runner first, and Brotz is back in safely, and Moravia is ready to throw a pitch. Moravia, as action increases in the Marist bullpen along the McCann basketball arena side. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. The pickoff move as AJ Brotz runs back safely, and the count stays at no balls, no strikes, two-way. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Marist looking to capitalize in yet another run, and the pitch. And Brotz fouls this one back. I don't know where this one is, and it's back towards Tenny Stadium. Parking lot. Watch your heads up there if you're on the Men's Lacrosse. Shout out to them. They will have a playoff game tomorrow here at Tenny Stadium. Games at 7 o'clock against Stony Brook Seawolves, as they just won the MAC championship this Saturday against Siena. So we're all proud of them here at Marist. No balls, 1 strike from Moravia. Moravia sets and delivers, and this one is blocked in the dirt. And this one's taken low and away, ball 1. And that's another great block by catcher Levi McAllister. He's had to do a couple of those yet this game. Got a very good game. Marist came all the way back from 7-0 in the second half of the inning. And since then, it's been on a 9-0 run the last 3 innings of play, scoring everyone except the 4th inning. 3rd inning, as I understand it corrected, as another pickoff attempt as Marist will get back safely, and the count remains 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2-way. Marist and the Great Danes. Moravia sets and delivers. This ball's up and in as Noel Rivera will have great plays as pin on the year. He's laid off a lot of those pitches up and tight, and as he should, as Marist has to stop swinging at those pitches. 2 balls, 1 strike. Moravia sets and delivers. This ball is swung on a hit. Down the line, fair ball. In to get it is the right fielder. As Marist will have a double, and there's men on 2nd and 3rd. There are 2 ducks on the pond, and Marist has a chance to score a couple more runs in their half of the inning. As now here comes number 5 and Nathan Lincoln. So nice double by Noel Rivera, being able to connect the ball and pull it all the way to right field, where it just lands in the fair foul territory. And Marist with 2 RBI opportunities with runners on 2nd and 3rd right at the corners. Again, Marist and Albany, this has been an amazing day so far. Let me give you a little bit of rundown. 12 hits for the Red Foxes, 1 error. For the Albany Great Danes, 9 hits on 7 runs in this ball game. Moravia checks his line, sets and delivers. This ball is another block, unable to score on the Red Foxes, as another block by Levi McAllister, as that one skips in the dirt, ball 1. And the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Marist looking to capitalize yet again here. Moravia sets the 1-0. This ball's up and in, ball 2, and it now falls to 2 balls, no strikes. Here in the bottom half of the 5th inning, on a beautiful sunny day in Poughkeepsie, New York. Moravia sets and delivers. This one is in here for a called strike, and the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 away. 9 hits for Albany, 12 for the Red Foxes with 1 error. The 2-1 sails way upstairs, and the count falls to 3 balls, 1 strike. Marist really working counts in this game. Only fell behind to start the last 3 innings, but Marist has worked on it and gotten themselves to a couple walks, which has done damage. As on the scoreboard, there's 9 runs for the Foxes here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Moravia sets and delivers way upstairs, ball 4, and they are loaded for yet again, the first time this inning. But it's been a recurring theme in Poughkeepsie, and it looks like here comes the University of Albany pitching coach, as that will likely do it for Moravia's day. As University of Albany will make a change, it looks like, on the mound. As they are currently having a quick mound visit. So yeah, Marist is up 9-7 in this game. Has been a very offensive game for both clubs, as Marist has hit the ground running ever since the second and is not taking their foot off the gas. This has been an offense explosion for both clubs, and that's what you want to see if you're a baseball fan that loves runs. And it looks like there will be nobody taken out. Zach Moravia will stay in the game. This might be his last two to 3 batters, as I am being told from a couple of people around me that the University of Albany is warming up a couple players in the bullpen, so they're definitely going to make a change rather quickly here, especially if Marist plates another run across the inning. So yeah, wind blowing yet again from center field. Made things very challenging out here for the UA fans, as we appreciate them coming up all the way from Albany. And the pitch, and that one hits him. And it looks like Chris Diaz is hit. Marist will score. And to come in is AJ Brotz, and Marist University Red Foxes are up 10-7, and here comes the manager. We are going to have a pitching change. We will be right back in Poughkeepsie to score. Marist 10, University of Albany Great Dane 7. We'll be right back in the bottom of the 5th inning for the pitching change. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the McCann Baseball Field. Crowds have been in, and in the pitch for the University of Albany Great Danes is going to be Victor Mazzara. He has a 27 ERA flat with a 0-1. He has no wins, 1 loss on the year. And now batting for the Marist University Red Foxes is number 8 in Kyle Pollock, batting .315 with a .454 slugging average. Marist looking to respond. Again, 2 runs home this inning. Is a 10-7 game, 12 hits. 1 error, 9 hits for Albany with 7 runs across the plate. Mazzara sets and delivers. Swung on and missed. Blew it right past him, and the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. Now, wind again picking up and increasing. Unclear if it's going to rain here in Poughkeepsie. We hope not. But those clouds behind me don't look too great. Check on the way. Moraza sets and delivers. This ball is down and away, and the count falls to 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away in this inning. Bases juice for the Marist Red Foxes. The 1-1 in there for a called strike 2, and the count falls to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, 80 degrees, wind is blowing in from center field, and the wind gusts are up to 30 miles per hour. Just cloudy skies ahead here in Poughkeepsie. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Moraza sets and delivers. This one's down in the dirt, and able to collect and scoop it is none other than Albany catcher Levi McAllister, and the count falls even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men away for the Marist University Red Foxes, the 2-2. And this ball is foul tipped, and this is a foul ball. As Marist was trying to say, nope, it is a wild pitch, but that clearly hit the tip of the bat. And the count will remain at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Marist throwing in a bullpen. It looks like they are also going to bring the new arm. So we'll have that info for you at the start of the top of the 6th inning here in Poughkeepsie. Again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. They count a little bit of the timeouts. The umpires made sure that was indeed a foul ball. As indeed it was. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mazzara sets, awaits the sign, and delivers a 2-2 offering. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and Albany gets out of trouble. We will be right back for the top of the 6th inning. Your score after 6. Marist University Great Danes 10 and Albany Great Danes 7. The Marist University Red Foxes 10. We'll be right back for the top of the 7th inning. Welcome back to the beautiful campus of Marist University. Beautiful 83-degree day. And in the pitch for the Marist University Red Foxes is none other than Jake Bird. 4.91 ERA. 0-0 on the year and 13 appearances. So Marist has brought in a new arm, and now batting for the University of Albany will be Patrick DeSarno, batting .267 with a .344 slug, as it looks like finishing his warm-up pitches are Jake Burt, and he is ready. Drew McCowan is ready behind the plate. And here comes Patrick DeSarno. So DeSarno here in the top of the 6th inning looks to get some runs back for the Great Danes. Down by 3 to start this inning. Has 9 hits on day are the Great Danes. No errors. As Burt checks his sign in front of McGowan. Awaits, sets, and delivers. And the pitch. And Burt's first offering's in there for a called strike, and the count falls to no balls, 1 strike. Again, wind blowing very strongly today. It's been a problem ever since this game started here in Poughkeepsie. As Jake Burke sets and delivers, and that one's in there for a called strike 2, clips the play corner, and the count falls to 0-2. Again, Marist bullpen is quiet. Albany has just changed arms, so it doesn't look like we're going to get a new pitcher for a while here in this game, as not often you see about 3 pitchers change for each team. Pretty spectacular thing to see. No balls, 2 strikes. Burt, and this ball is swung on and hit deep to right field, and that ball is gone. It's a leadoff home run by the University of Albany, as that cannot happen if you're the Marist University Red Foxes. Albany claws back with 1 on their own, and Marist Red Foxes are still up 10-8. Again, good swing there by Patrick DeSarno. That one got out in a hurry with the wind blowing out there. Unlucky pitch, left on 1, a little bit over the plate. That's their 10th hit of the day. But Marist is still in control, lead up 10-8. So Burt wants to forget about that one. Burt waits for a sign, sets and delivers. And the pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. And count falls to 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. A leadoff home run by the Great Danes. They've had tremendous power in terms of offense today. The 0-1 from Brotz is in there just a bit outside. I stand corrected. And the count falls to 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Nobody out, and the pitch. And this ball's down in the way. And the count falls to 2 balls and 1 strike. So Marist University comes into today with a postseason spot potentially, as there are some other out-of-town scores going on around the MAC. The 2-1 from Burke is in there for a called strike, and the count falls to 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Albany down by 2, Marist up by 2. As Red Foxes lead 10-8. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Burt sets in, delivers. This ball is popped up behind the plate. McGowan under it. Under it is Noel Rivera. He's cooled off, and Noel Rivera, the third baseman, will make the catch. And that is a can of corn and out number 1. And here comes number 5, Trey Mariano. He's batting .258 with a .450 slugging average. Again, Albany in neutral games are 0-3 on the season, and the way they're 8-17 coming into this game in Poughkeepsie, as they're looking to rebound and put another W in the win column. Brotz sets and delivers. This one swung on, hit deep to right field. Under it and making the catch is the right fielder. And that is 2 out. That one almost got out in a hurry. And that is a great catch there by Chris Diaz. A routine fly ball in that second out of the inning. Now batting for University of Albany Great Danes is none other than Jackson Mueller, batting .288 with a .432 slugging average. Again, no balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Just 1 run across the diamond for the Great Danes as Brotz offering just misses down the play, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. Brotz sets and delivers. This ball just a bit outside, and the count falls to 2 balls, no strikes. Good play positioning there by Marist catcher Drew McCowan as he works the 2-0 count. 2 balls, no strikes. Brotz checks the sign, sets and delivers the pitch. And this one's all the way far to the backstop as Drew cannot even get a glove on that one. That one's way outside for ball number 3. This count falls 3-0. Again, Marist in danger of walking another hitter, as that was a very early problem for the Red Foxes. Something that definitely has to be worked on for either club, as both teams had a lot of walks today. Brotz, 3-0 pitch. The 3-0 offering is right down the middle for a called strike, and the count falls to 3 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 away in the top half of the 6th inning. The 3-1 swung on and missed, strike 2. Good rising fastball there by Marist pitcher Jake Byrne. And the count falls to 3 balls, 2 strike, 2 away. Byrne waits, sets, and delivers. Brotz, and this ball's up and in, ball 4, as University of Albany will take a walk, and now batting is number 4, Brian Guerrero will be the batter. Brian Guerrero had a decent day today, batting .247 and slugging .288 on the year. So on our first, University of Albany 1 hit will tie this game and make it 20 runs combined. We've had 18 so far. Let's see if we can get to 20. And the first pitch is in there for a called strike. And the count falls to 0-1. No balls. 1 strike, runner on first. As Brotz checks the runner at first. Stares him down quickly, stares the batter down. No balls, 1 strike. Brotz fires and delivers. This one's in there for a called strike, and the count falls to no balls, 2 strikes. Down is the outside corner as University of Albany had a couple shrugs in the dugout on the third base side. They were not happy with this call. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Brotz, and this one hits him. As Brotz hits another hitter, and this one was on the left arm. Oh, that must sting. And University of Albany are going to have 2 men on base, a walk and a hit by pitch. And Albany has a little bit of business going, and now batting is number 12 for the Great Danes, that being in none other than Luke Felipe, who's batting .232 for .320 slugging average. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs, 2 men on the pond for Albany. Brotz sets and delivers just a bit outside, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. The pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. Good pitch there to even out the count by Jake Byrne, and the count falls to 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Marist does need a shutdown inning. They had 3 shutdown innings, but Albany opened right, that door right back open. And this one is down and away, and the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Great Danes trying to explode with their 10 hits already. But this hit by pitch and walk, these last 2 hitters, Brotz fires in there for a called strike 2, and the count falls in at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Brotz trying to make his breaking pitch work here. He's got a splitter, changeup, and fastball below the knees that he can freeze any hitter with. Something to keep a note here as you watch this 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brotz will step off the mound in extra time. And that is granted as the pitch clock is reset to 20 by home plate umpire. And the count falls will stay at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men away. Top of 6, 2 outs. The pitch. This one's down in dirt. Great scoop by McGowan, and the count falls to 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Marist has begun warming up another arm in that bullpen as they are trying to prevent everything and anything from the Great Danes scoring here. As Marist could use this. The 3-2 count. This one's way outside, ball 4. And Marist is in a little bit of trouble here. And here comes the pitching coach out to talk to him. As Jake Bird has to get out of trouble here if you're the Red Foxes. Again, Marist warmed up rather quickly in that bullpen. And here comes the also athletic trainer out to talk to him. Let's get you a quick score update around the MAC. As there are a couple games going live right now outside of Poughkeepsie as the mound visit is occurring. As we'll have those for you before we go to break, as this mound visit will continue to expire. As here we go. As Marist sits here today, here are the scores from around the league in baseball. Over here in Poughkeepsie, as we already told you, Marist is up 10-8 against University of Albany, and there will be a pitching change. Next, Maryland Eastern Shore is losing to Mount St. Mary, Maryland, 15-6. Sacred Heart leads is down 9-1 against Central Connecticut State over in Fairfield. Bryant and Merrimack, as Bryant leads 1-0 over Merrimack and Ryder, and it looks like Manhattan and NJRT will square off at 6 p.m. We'll take a break really quickly here in Poughkeepsie. Pitching change coming right up. We'll be right back on the Marist Radio Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Camp Baseball Field. And coming on to pitch for Marist is number 15, Jason Bassett. He has a .479 ERA with 11 appearances and 2 game saves. But he sits at 0-0 on the year. No wins, no losses on his campaign. Now batting for University of Albany is number 16. That being in Kyle Stevens, who's batting .179 on the year. As Bassett's first pitch is down and away, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. So Jason Bassett will look to deliver a 0 in this inning. The 1-0, way outside, and that one falls outside strike zone, and the count falls 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. Marist, if they walk in a runner, it is the bases loaded, so they are loaded for the first time in this inning. We've seen a lot of bases loaded situations today. The 2-0 is in there right down the middle for a called strike, and the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The 2-1 offering from Bassett. In there for a called strike 2, and the count falls to 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3 men on base. Bases are juiced. Nowhere to put the runner here. Two balls, 2 strikes. And this one swung on and hit. Over to get it. And this ball is just foul. I'm on third base side, and The count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Water called out today for an amazing afternoon game. Again, first pitch today was at 3 p.m. here at Marist Baseball facility on the beautiful campus of McCann Baseball Field and Marist University. There's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Marist trying to get out of trouble here with a 2-run lead. But Albany doing everything they can to keep this a fluid game as it has been the whole game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bat set. Sets and delivers. This one's down in the dirt. Great scoop by McGowan to keep any runners from advancing. And this is a must pitch here, and it is a 3-2 count now. And this one is way downstairs, ball 3. Got a great stop there by McGowan. Couldn't agree more. That is a great stop. The 3-2 count. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Messon gets a huge strikeout for the Red Foxes as the Red Foxes coming back. University of Albany Great Danes 8 and your Marist Red Foxes 10. You're listening to WMAR, Marist Baseball Radio Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to McCann Baseball Field for the bottom of the 6th inning. The score, Marist University Red Foxes 10 and the University of Albany Great Danes 8. Again, 10 hits for the Great Danes, 12 for the Red Foxes, 1 error. No pitching change to note here. As now batting for the Marist University Red Foxes is number 7. That being in as Dylan Millman, as he will bat today for Marist. Millman's batting .300 with a .300 slugging average. As it looks like there's a bit of a pitch comm issue here. As it looked like it's potentially TJ Barr that got taken out of this ball game. For whatever reason, we are waiting for confirmation on that. As Drew McGowan waits on deck, and no, guys, never mind. It is Aydan McNelly who is out of this ball game for the Marist University Red Foxes. So he is out of this game, as Marist did go pinch hitter here. As it looks like Aydan McNelly is indeed out. So Dylan Millman batting .300, 40 at-bats, 4 runs, 12 hits, with a .300 slug average. 1 ball, 1 strike from Victor Mazzara from the University of Albany. The 1-1, and this one's check swing. Did he go? No, says the umpire, and that one's down and away, and the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. And the pitch, and this ball swung on the ground to third. 1 off, easy for the first in time, and that is the first out of the inning. As here comes Marist catcher.
Now batting number 30, Drew McGowan.
Here comes Marist catcher number 30, Drew McGowan. Drew McGowan is 167 on the year, and he has a 190 slug average. So let's see what he can do here, because Marist put up double-digit runs in this game so far. As Marist needs to keep the offense going. As offense wins games and defense wins championships. No balls, no strikes. This ball is grounded in the dirt, and this ball is down and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strike, 1 away. After a quick ground out to third. McGowan looking to capitalize. 1 ball, no strikes. Mazzara sets and delivers. This one's in here for a call. Just missed as I stand corrected, and the count falls to 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. McGowan. Next pitcher, and this ball is down away from Mazzara, and the count falls to 3 balls, no strikes. Again, Marist up by 2 runs, 3-0 count. I don't think I give Drew McGowan a green light to swing here, and that is why you don't, as Missouri walks him on 4 straight pitches. And here comes
Monico.
And here comes second baseman Luke Monico for the Marist University Red Foxes. Again, runner on first as Drew McGowan walked. That is great discipline by Drew McGowan. I know he's a catcher, folks, but you lay off those pitches down and away, and he did that all in at bat. So shout out to him. As you want to make sure, kids, for those kids listening, lay off the high ones and lay off the low ones. Mazzara, and this ball's grounded right to short. He's going to play first, second, forward on the first double play side, retired. Well, that was a quick inning for the Great Danes, but the Red Foxes are still ahead to score. Marist University 10 and Albany 8. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Camp Baseball field as the 0-1 offering is fouled back and the count falls quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. So still pitching for Marist is Jason Bassett, who had a huge strikeout with the bases loaded, being the Great Danes. No balls, 2 strikes. Up to bat for the University of Albany is number 13 is Loyal Cooper, batting .226 with a .343 slugging average on the year. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bassett sets the sign, sets and delivers the 1-2. Upstairs, just misses, and the count falls to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Albany did have some action in the bullpen. It looked like number 20 was warming up for the Albany Great Danes, as they have been in the bullpen most of the day, and the 2-2 pitch is down away, and it is a full count, and it is 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and a pitch, and this one's inside, ball 4. Another leadoff walk by the Red Foxes pitching staff, and now Michael Maggio will be the batter. He's hitting .338 and slugging .376 on the year.
Go, 7. Move him around.
Again, University of Albany down by 2. Home run ties the game for the Great Danes. And that's its first pitch, and this ball's down and away. Another good scoop by Drew McGowan. Marist University catcher, and that ball's down and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, nobody out. Here on top in Albany's half of the 7th inning. And the pitch, and this one gets away from McGowan. Advancing to second. And University of Albany has a little bit of trouble, and out to talk to Bassett is catcher Drew McGowan. And Marist University first baseman Kyle Pollock. As Marist needs to settle down a little bit, as even though it's a 2-run lead, this Albany team can come back from anything. We've seen it before earlier this season. Let's see if they can find a little bit of magic to regain or tie this game here in the top of the 7th inning. As here comes the home plate umpire to break this up. As here comes McGowan, and we are ready to go. Again, 2-0, 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Runner on second after the wild pitch from none other than Jake Bassett. As Bassett got a few strikeouts, as I mentioned earlier, the bases loaded last inning. Otherwise, that could have been bigger trouble in a 3-2 count. The 2 balls, no strike. Bassett checks the runner at second. Runner doesn't go, sets and delivers. This was a ground ball to short. Easy play to first, and in time, and making a play are the Red Foxes, and that is 1 man retired. And now batting is number 1, Patrick DeSarno. So that is an amazing play by shortstop A.J. Brotz to first baseman Kyle Pollock, as those two are able to work together to get him out. And that is 1 man away, and now batting for Albany is number 1, Patrick DeSarno, batting .267 with a .344 slug. Runner on third base, sac fly, gets them in 1. Bassett sets and delivers this one. It's in a dirt ball 1. The count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 12 hits to 10 in favor of the Red Foxes, 1 error to 0 with the Red Foxes. That's it, sets and delivers. This one's way upstairs. The count falls away to 2 balls, no strikes.
Go, 1.
Yeah, 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Two balls, no strikes, no outs, and this one's Bastards in there for a called strike, and the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on second base.
Go, 1. You know how. You know how.
The 2-1 count from Bassett. This one's up and in ball 3. The count falls to 3-1.
Go, 1.
3 balls, 1 strike, 1 away.
Go, 1.
In the top of the 7th inning. Almost a 7th inning stretch, ladies and gentlemen. So get ready at home. The 3-1 count in there for call strike 2. Good pitch there to even up the count. We are at a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You know how.
1 out, 8 runs, 10 hits for the Great Danes of Albany with no earned runs. So let's see if Marist can get out of this. Bassett sets and delivers a 3-2. Swung on and missed. And is it a foul ball? And that is a foul ball. It looks like McGowan's shaking up a little bit at the plate. And talking to him as the home plate umpire. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. It looks like it's fouled, tipped at the plate. So it's not strike 3. That was a wicked changeup right there. Could have fooled anyone.
Here's your chance, 1.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Patrick DeSarno, who has been a tough out. All these Great Danes have been tough out for these Red Foxes today. Hence why there's 8 runs on the scoreboard. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's it. This ball hit on the air in center field on touching, and in the score is Albany. Sack fly. Can Drew Town acknowledge it's just down, and Albany is back within the run. It's a great catch by TJ Bear, but a little bit of a late throw from Noel Rivera to Drew McGowan, and University of Albany Great Danes are back within the run. It is 10-9 Red Foxes with 1 out in the 7th. And that's an RBI sack fly from Patrick DeSarno, and now batting for the University of Albany Great Danes is going to be Levi McAllister, your catcher for the Great Danes. So 2 away, 10 hits for the Great Danes, 12 for the Red Foxes, who now lead by 1. 10-9 game. Explodes the ground ball to Noel Rivera. In time, throws over the first. AJ Brotz in time, side retired. While Albany, 1 no hits in this inning, but 1 run across. We'll be right back. This is the Great Danes 9 and your Red Foxes 10. We will be right back. We go to the 7th inning stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to beautiful campus of Marist University. Now batting for the Marist Red Foxes is TJ Bear, as University of Albany Great Danes pitcher, that being in Victor Mazzara, sets and delivers the 2-0, and this ball's down and away, and the count falls to nothing. 3 balls, no strikes. Marist has been plate discipline all day, as that's something they're working on this year to make the MAC postseason. 3 balls, no strikes from Mazzara. Sets and delivers. This one's in there for a called strike, and the count falls to 3 balls, 1 strike. Again, some Albany fans very cheerful of this game. They're down by 1 run as we are in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 3-1 count. This ball swung on and hit right to center. Easy play for the Great Danes, and that is still retired. And that is the first out of the inning.
Number 4, AJ Brotz.
So here comes first baseman AJ Brotz for the Marist Red Foxes. As he will bat here in this inning. So no balls, no strikes, 1 out. AJ Brotz batting first baseman, and that is a great catch by University of Albany center fielder, that being Luke Felipe. And this one from Azara's in there for a called strike, and the count falls to one ball, no balls, one strike. No balls, one strike. This one's hit on the ground to third. Going to be a tough play if there is one. Throw, and that one gets away. And will luckily not advance to runner, but it's going to be an E1 on the throw. As University of Albany third baseman could not get there. That is a tough play to make, though. To be fair, as third baseman Patrick DeSarno had to go out of his way to make that play, but great play anyway. So here comes Noel Rivera. As Noel Rivera is batting .305 with .429 slugging average on the year. So definitely something to work on for him and the rest of these Red Foxes. As Marist has clawed all their way back, starting in the second inning. As they're being down 7-0. As Rosaro's pitch is down and away, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, Marist is up 10-9. 1-0, 1 man on, and the pitch is way upstairs, ball 2. And the count falls to 2 balls, no strikes.
Albany!
2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runner on first, and the pitch. This one's way upstairs, a little bit chin music for Rivera. And the count falls to 3 balls, no strikes. (3-0) the count. 1 out, and this one's in there for a called strike. Mazzara clipped the outside corner, and the count falls to 3 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 out. And Mazzara checks the runner at first, but no dice, and the count remains 3 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Mazzara sets and delivers. That one is in the dirt, ball 4. And looks like, yeah, ball 4 to Noel Rivera. And Noel Rivera will walk over to first base. It is probably a pitch clock violation. If not, it was going to be ball 4 anyway. That pitch was way outside. And now coming to bat is Nathan Lincoln. Batting .341 with a .376 slug. 2 men on base. Marist should try to capitalize here. Again, University of Albany has came back from being down 10-7. Is now a 10-9 ball game all of a sudden. So we got an exciting ending here in Poughkeepsie. And no balls, no strikes, 1 man away. As Marist and Albany fighting through this beautiful day in Poughkeepsie, and this ball from Mazzara is down and away, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 10 runs for the Red Foxes, 9 for the Albany Great Danes. 13 hits compared to Albany's 10. And the pitch, and this one beats him in the back. Ooh, that does not feel good, and the bases are loaded for the Marist University Red Foxes. That cannot feel good if you're Nathan Lincoln. Hope he's okay there. But you never want to see that in baseball, and that one just simply got away from him, and that's something that can't happen in a postseason game or really any regular season game. So, athletic trainer run a check on him if it looks okay. So anyway, now batting for the Marist University Red Foxes will be Chris Diaz. He's batting .312 with a .506 slugging average on the year. Again, huge opportunity for these fighting Red Foxes, as we call them here in Poughkeepsie. They never back down from the fight. They claw back, and you saw a lot of that today. Let's see if they can add some insurance runs against this dominant University of Albany team. No balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Mazzara fires, and this one's down does up and in, and the count is falls between 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, bases loaded. Marist looking to do some damage here. And the 1-0 offering from Azar, and this one's upstairs, and the count falls to 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out for Chris Diaz. Mazzara sets and delivers. This one's down and away, ball 3. And yet again, Albany's in danger of walking another hitter to resume this Tuesday matinee in Poughkeepsie. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Mazzara sets and delivers a 3-0. Almost hits him, but it's going to be ball 4 anyway. And Marist has played it another. And Marist will score, and the Red Foxes are now ahead 11-9. In the score is going to be A.J. Brotz as the first baseman comes across the score, and here comes none other than Brady. So now batting is Brady Steiner as he enters this game batting .216 with a .338 slugging average. So another pinch hitter for these Marist University Red Foxes. Again, 1 out, 1 run across here for Marist, as the Red Foxes increase their lead back to 2. Again, bases loaded, 1 man out in this inning. Let's try to break it open, some fans are saying, and Mazzara sets and delivers. This one's in there for a called strike. The count falls to no balls, 1 strike. I'm not sure who they took out there, but I'm sure it's for good reason anyway, as it looks like it took out a pitch hitter, that being in Dylan Millman. But we are going to wait to confirm that. 3 balls, 1 strike, and pitch. This one's down and away. And the count falls, I believe it is 2-1. We're waiting for scoreboard confirmation, ladies and gentlemen, to see if that's 100% accurate. As it says 4 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. That is clearly wrong here. And the pitch, and this one is out, just a bit outside, and the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 man away. Marist Red Foxes 11, the Albany Great Danes 9. So Brady Steinhardt trying to give Marist a little bit more insurance. The 2-1 offering is in there for a called strike 2. And the count falls even at 2 balls, 2 strikes across. Then Victor Mazzara trying to get out of trouble for these Great Danes to keep it in a 2-run deficit. We will see if that is the case at the end of this inning. The 2-2 offering from Mazzara. And Brady grabs one on the ground at third. Throws over to first, and being is Brady Steinhardt, a run will score. And in the score, as Marist, it looks like 2 runs came across. Noel Rivera and Nathan Lincoln are in to score, and Marist has increased their lead. As it's going to be 13. Has increased their lead to 12-9. 2 men on base, 1 out, and this ball is fouled back. And now batting for Marist is number 7. In Dylan Millman, so there was a lineup change. I stand corrected. Millman is not out of the game, so it's still a little bit unclear as to who was taken out. We'll get that for you as soon as we have it. Again, Red Foxes 12, Great Danes 9. The 0-1 offering from Azar is downstairs, and the count falls to 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away in this inning. Marist sets and delivers. This one was already down and away, and the count falls to 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 men on for the Red Foxes. The 2 runs home this inning. This one's inside. And the count falls to 3 balls, 1 strike from Mazzara. Again, Albany might be getting some pitchers warmed up in that bullpen, as Victor has been handling the pitching for the last couple innings. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 gone. The pitch, and this ball swung on and fouled back to the Albany dugout. Watch out, everyone. Or there, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes. 2 men on, second and first for the Red Foxes. Mazzara waits his sign, checks in. There's a 3-2 offering. Is upstairs, ball 4. And here comes number 31, Luke Monico.
Number 30, Drew McGowan.
So I stand corrected. Now batting is Marist catcher Drew McGowan, as he will have another opportunity with the bases loaded. Again, a 3-run lead for the Red Foxes. Definitely could. It would not hurt to capitalize a little bit more, as Marist has found themselves clawing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's like a seesaw game in Poughkeepsie. And Mazzara's first pitch has just been inside, and the count falls to 1 ball, no strikes. So Drew McGowan, struggling a little bit to end the year, but hopefully he comes around. The 1-0 from Mazzara is up and in, almost hits him in the chin, and that ball is up for 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs, 12-9 Marist University. Red Foxes as the Great Danes of Albany down by 3. And a pitch from Mazzara falls in there for a count that is 2 balls and 1 strike. Current weather in Poughkeepsie is 79 degrees, feels like 74. There's some clouds coming in, and Drew McGowan fouls down.